Okay, here we go. Some really good suggestions in the chat, including listening to audio cues, trying to find a path that doesn't go through all of these lines, stuff that doesn't seem to be actually like it would be workable, but really good thoughts, good things to look for. Again, that shit break comes through. Thank you so much. I believe the solution to this puzzle is that I did it wrong, and I actually have to start over. Which I can do somehow. Here we go. No. I wanted to actually do it. Now, it honestly would have taken me a long time to figure that out, to do that. Oh, look at this! Look at how that's a black line and this is a white line. Suggesting that perhaps one of them is active and the other one is inactive. I'm gonna keep following the white lines. See, once I restarted, this puzzle became unbelievably easy. But that solution of, like, you've gotten the puzzle to a point where it can't be solved anymore, I would have continued to hit my head against that for a long time and then probably given up rather than restarting it. Again, that could just be me, but I would have loved a little bit better signaling of... or not even signaling, but like I feel like I haven't adequately learned that this game can do that to me, can sort of put me in a position where I just haven't, I have to start a puzzle over. I screwed it up. Anyway, that was great. That was cool. Thanks for the hint. Someone put in a secure door. Unhackable gate door. I'm, sorry, I didn't read any of that. I don't know what's going on. Woo! Alright, here we go. This looks like... Oh, I'm so close to being able to actually code things. Load bool. So somebody suggested that this was an assignment notation that I'm just unfamiliar with. So so false goes to blue diamond, return blue diamond. Which would be equivalent to blue diamond gets false, or blue diamond equals false. Return blue diamond. So I'm guessing that's actually what this code does, but I don't think I can hack it. Can't hack that door. Can't hack that door because it's unhackable. Signpost, waterfall, small something. Script. Oh, hello. Hi, Isis. Adventurers. We're adventurers. Honestly, we're thinking of exiting. A girl in a red sprite. Interesting. Here to steal my scientific instruments? Look how everybody in this game of any significance has red hair. I love that. There's more to me than just my color. That's true. Cat's name is Script. That's pretty good. I'm a complex individual. For instance, I'm a talented singer. Check this out. Script breaks things when he's excited. Please excuse me. Make yourselves at home. We've already established that Bob's singing is terrible, right? Wasn't that a plot point earlier? She seems nice enough. So I want that thing there. But I can't do that. That doesn't work. I feel so close. But what can I actually do? I feel like all of that interaction was necessary. Oh, wait, if I stand in exactly the right place, can I pick that thing up? Is that a glitch? Oh, right there. Oh! Great! Can you see anything? Nothing. Okay, is this an inventory item now? Yes, it is. Magnifying lens. Let's try this. Whoa! Holy shit! It's a visual programming interface. Okay, so false goes to blue thing. Is that useful? Doesn't seem like it. Can I interact with any of this stuff? Can I change false? I can change it to true. So if I stand over in front of things, but maybe only this thing, only some things. If I stand in front of some things, I can change them. It's unclear exactly which things I can change, but I could change that to true, and so now the door is going to be hackable. That's a cool... I feel like that's sort of equivalent to the first time that I played a Telltale game and it said, you know, character will remember this. Have it pop up and actually say the Lua file has been modified. Like, that's pretty cool. Talk about the authenticity of the game. It's literally showing, I mean, it's in which I make another new friend and have new insights. It's making it very clear that I'm literally modifying the source code for the game. Now, I'm modifying like very specific parts of the source code in very specific ways. But still, that's pretty cool. All right, ISIS escaped. Took you longer than I expected. It's because it was so finicky with the hitbox for the thing that, like, whatever. I'm gonna complain about it. We thought you'd need extra time to catch the cat. Why do you have a cat? Cats. People need cats. Oven needs tending. Please do keep talking. Can I talk to script? No, she wants me to talk to her. You didn't seek me out? Someone pointed us to the woods and you stumbled around for an infinite amount of time. Except that we had a magic hat. Oh! I see. That was the infinite possibility space. Totally didn't get that. Like, they were drawing connections for me about where I was supposed to go and stuff like that, but I didn't understand the narrative. Chico sent you. Oh, was he was the ghost wizard guy? I think I was worried you might be here to kill me. I thought you'd known who I was. I'm Isis. I'm an algorithmicist. Algorithmicist. You've met script. My solution is precipitating. Excuse me. Do keep talking. Why do I have to keep talking? It's so weird. What was the secret room? Room you found with the loop? An algorithm room. An algorithm is just a series of steps. The room you saw contains the steps that make the lock work, or kept it locked. Why did the lock have that? Everything does. The lock, this room, script, you, me, the very world. I've studied them for most of my life. I was the foremost expert on them once. I should make another observation. You should keep talking. Is that just to give me an excuse to break out of the conversation every once in a while, so that eventually I can use the loop to do something? Who's the expert on algorithm now? The wizard. He locked out everyone who doesn't have a red sprite. Red bond is rare, so he has a near monopoly on the algorithm rooms. I still study them as best I can, indirectly, but I've made little progress. Bombs? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I think I do want to keep talking to her. I wasn't sure if this would actually, like, do something. But no, apparently not. Who would want to kill you? What she means is that, but nicer. There's some good writing here. I suspect Christo, the wizard, has been trying to kill me. He destroyed my old lab. He got pretty mad when he found us in the swamp. I should wash my hands. You can keep talking. What is with the keep talking? What's the wizard's problem? Krista studied the algorithm rooms as my apprentice. He didn't have any other friends. Other children were cruel to him because he couldn't find a sprite to bond with. He has a red sprite now too. Krista used what we discovered to create the red sprites. Once he returned to the village, bonded to a kind of sprite no one had ever seen before, he became quite popular. He discredited my research, began presenting himself as a wizard. People loved him. Blah, 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 blah. Perverted my other work, that in the swamp. He's clever, but he's not the only one. I set up this backup lab before he torched the main one. I finished my work. The loop, you can keep it. You pass the test. This will be super helpful in our quest to topple the wizard. Interesting that the cat interrupts her then. Maybe she doesn't want me to destroy the wizard. It's been nice, but I think it's time we head it out. Just open the outer gate. It's too dangerous. You might have been followed. Leave through the back exit. Deeper in the caves. Beyond some trials. They serve a dual purpose. The first was to delay Christo if he was pursuing me. I suspect his pride would keep him from avoiding the puzzles, which he's capable of. He would solve them quickly, but not before I could escape. Second purpose, it will make us better adventurers. I don't think you're ready to take down the wizard. I've thought long and hard about how to remove him from power. I made the trials to train the person who might. It's a learning game. Go to the deepest cave. We're just going to go to the deepest cave. That's our thing. That's what we're doing. Oh, Jesus, guys. I don't think I'm going to finish this tonight just because I'm real tired. A6. Okay, so I can set A. Unhackable doors. Alright, algorithm stuff. Let's see. What's the code? Port value goes to pink. Pink plus 1 goes to teal. Return teal. Compute door key. I guess that's the name of the algorithm. should just get nerd glasses. Okay, let's do this. So I think I set the thing to 6. Argument port. Here's argument value. Oh, I can change this. Can I? Where's the? Is there a blank? Is there a go back? Is there a no character? That's a space. I don't actually want a space. Value now is value space. Shit, how did I fuck that up? Okay, I'm returning. Jesus, what am I doing here? The universe collapsed. These were his last words. Attempt to perform arithmetic on field value space and nil value. Let's go back. That's not really what I wanted to do. Alright, so A is 2. We're making an assumption that that's called port. Port value to pink. Pink plus 1 to teal. Return teal. So teal is equal to 3. Compute door key. Oh, it's called 4. Oh, so I need to make it equal to 4. Got it. Maybe. Not 100% clear, but here's what I want to change. I'm going to change this to 2. And then I'm going to exit. Now it's going to be 2 plus 2, which equals 4. And maybe that's going to open that door. Yeah, look at that. So that was a really simple puzzle. Like, if to solve it, I just needed to change one value. Like the keystrokes that were required to actually solve it were very few. The first time that I went through, I like completely screwed it up, and I screwed it up from the beginning. I made some bad assumptions. I should change what that like port value was just to experiment with it. I go in, I changed what the value name was, which completely screwed me over. But like once I had gone through it once, I learned enough about the system that then I could make some different assumptions, right? I had a different mental model of how the game interface actually worked. And so now it felt like, you know, maybe it's not important to change the value of the port outside. Although I could have just, if I changed it to 3, then that would have just solved the puzzle right there. I wouldn't have even had to go into the coding world. So I made some guesses, and that the guesses turned out to be correct. Like the game was clear enough that I could try it once and fail, and the second time I was able to you know, figure it out, which is actually pretty good. Like, I mean, that's how games typically are designed. You learn through failure. You need to have the opportunity to you know, make some mistakes. And then be able to figure out sort of, you know, where you were mistaken about how you understood the system. Okay, ran concat. So concat means to put those two strings together. Concat ran and dumb. That's gonna make pink random. I actually want it to be freedom because that's the name of the door that I'm trying to hack. Compute door key. So the door key is written there is freedom. I'm trying to compute it. I'm trying to create an algorithm that will compute the door key, which I already know. So if I can change ran, change this value to F is before R, but R is after A. If I can change this to free, what's the best way? Freedom, then I think that'll open the door. So there's a neat thing here where it's like, it's using these little rooms as a visual programming interface, as a way to sort of visualize the programming of the Lua script. Use the keyboard, huh? Awesome, I'll do that. But it's also using it to sort of compartmentalize how scripts get interpreted. So these Lua scripts are getting compiled into the code. Like there's an edit mode. I actually don't know if they're getting compiled. It seems like they're getting interpreted, but they get like re-imported into the code that's running live. So while I'm editing, this code sort of exists in a separate space where I can edit it. And then as soon as I go to the exit portal, it's going to reinterpret that code, which is pretty cool. So I can type in the ones that are letter-based, but I can't type in the ones that are number-based. Okay, so this A is 9999. And this is impossible. Interesting. What's the code? Value goes to teal. Teal times 0 goes to orange, so orange is always going to be 0. If orange is, if 0 is less than orange, which is never true because orange is equal to 0, continue and return impossible. Else return nothing? I want it to return impossible. The continue syntax is a little confusing to me, but here's what I think. If I can change that 0, that like the teal times 0 goes to orange, if I can make that like teal times 1 goes to orange, then 0 is going to be less than orange. Or if I can change the 0 in that less than to like -1, if -1 is less than orange, continue, then I think that's going to work too. Less than multiply? Yeah, I'm smarter than you, Alice. I know some compiler commands or some machine code. Ish. What am I pressing? I'm pressing this. Okay, argument port, value. Here's the green 0. Oh, it's the same 0. Oh, but if I change it to 1, okay, so the 0 goes to both places, right? It's color-coded, I can tell that. It also has these arrows that help signify, and the fact that there's only one of them on the left-hand side. So the 0 goes to both places, but that's okay, because as long as teal times 1 is going to go to orange, and then I'm going to test 1 is less than orange. Orange is going to be equal to 999,999,999. Let's do it. Let's change this to 1 and compile that sucker. Boom! Okay, so I learned a little bit about how the continue command works. I'm still not 100% sure how the continue command works, but I think I sort of get it. Whoops. I fell off. Whoops, I fell off again. If password equal to seek knowledge, continue. All right, as I understand continue, that means the next line. Oh God, really unclear. The next line is only going to be run if line 0 is true. So if password is equal to seek knowledge, then true goes to green. I'm assuming return green, but I'm not sure why it does those 2 lines. And then otherwise, if we don't do the continue, then false goes to pink, return pink. Okay. Let's try this. It helps me to look at the code first. I think that's probably true generally. Our password, if password equals seek knowledge, continue. I don't know what the value of password is. Can I find that out? If I go to, what was it? This thing? Password. No, that doesn't help. Okay. If password equals seek knowledge, continue, it doesn't. But can I change this to be true? Like that. How about that? Does that work? That totally works. I didn't need to do anything complicated there. Alright, I'm going to try to solve a little bit of this. So if outer password equals seek knowledge, continue, false to teal, return teal. If inner password equals change the rules, continue, true to orange, return orange. Otherwise, false to blue, return blue. If I just change both of those falses to trues, won't that fix this? If I just change false to true everywhere? False, true, true, true. Just do all of that, right? Am I missing something? Seek knowledge, change the rules. That totally opens it. Okay, so there's some kind of a long bridge there. I'm gonna need that later, I think. Pressure plate unpressed. Okay, ooh, for loop. For prep from 1 to 4, call Q bridge tile I, increment green, return. Q bridge tile I. So 4 times we're gonna Q bridge tile. Look, it made 4 bridge tiles. I actually wanted to make at least 8. So how about this 4 we hack to be 8. This is pretty cool. Closure. Oh shit, it's closures. I totally forget how closures work. So F0 goes to is even. from 1 to 10, is even I goes to green. If not green, go to 13. 13 is a for loop increment blue. If not green, go to 13. If it is green, tile creator, Q platform tile. Shit, I'm too tired to do this. We're gonna come back next week. I'm gonna solve some of these puzzly things. Wait, do I have to... If I leave this room, are these... Can I even leave this room? Can I leave the room to save? Oh shit, I went all the way back. Oh, that's super sad. Oh, I'm going all over the place. Wait, but I have magic that can solve this for me, don't I? Isn't this part of what I have? Like this thing? Boom, 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 boom. Code Puzzle 3. Let's go to Code Puzzle 3. Boom! Game crash. Okay, that's definitely a cue for me. I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to come back. We're going to do a real quick Q&A where maybe I mostly just talk. But if you have questions, put them in the chat. I will try to get to them. And then I'm going to come back. Possibly next week. Possibly I'm taking next week off. I gotta actually look at my calendar. I'm not sure about this. Next time I come back, we will solve some more coding puzzles because that's real fun. And then at some point I'm gonna play the actual machine language game because I really want to play that. Okay, I'll be back in just a minute. We'll do Q&A. See you then.